It's time to do some investigating. Hello, hi. It's a late night stream because there are mysteries to solve. Because this case is really long, so we better get to it. So without further ado, shall we? So where we last left off was my, there we go. My controller not turning on. Last we left off, we had just scared away a small child. This was after we accused an old woman of murder in court. We used her as a scapegoat. I don't feel bad about that. Do you? I'm sure it's fine. Oh, right. Yeah, we've met some new people. Hey, do you have anything to say about this photo? Oh wait, no, I already talked to you about this, didn't you? Yeah. Shit. Nope, I already talked to you about this. I don't feel like talking to you some more. Let's go somewhere else. Okie dokie. Huh? Where's that old windbag? Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her! Snap! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped! Maya sure looks happy. Hey, Nick! Now's our chance! Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh. This is it, Nick! The trailer key! The key to that trailer in Studio 2! We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Borrowing. But with full intention, giving it back. Alright, let's go. Yes, we got to go outside of Studio 1, and then we can go to outside Studio 2. And now, how do I fucking scroll the... That should not be how I scroll the thing, but whatever. Excuse me. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It did! Great! Let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. Wahaha. Ooh. Seems like this guy has kind of a one track. A lot of samurai stuff. Oh my. Hi. 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 Hello. Hi. Eek! Someone's in here! Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, let's see, what voice should I give her? I'm so bad at coming up with voices on the spot. Despite DMing for years and coming up with silly voices for that, I'm still really bad at coming up with voices on the spot. Especially since I already have a lot of bitchy character voices, and I don't want them to all sound the same. She can't sound like Edgeworth. I see. And who might you be? Dee Vasquez, the producer. D. Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. She's very... Hi. Oh my god. Bro, this character design is peak. She looks so cool. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Ms. Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. Are you gonna do this with everything? We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV. Every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick! She's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her! Hey, don't get mad at me! How could I get mad at her? She's so hot. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What, exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear? I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick. Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah, sure. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to run your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Vasquez's memo. I'd rather be talking to her than fuck-ass McGee. I'm gonna be real. An incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Oh, cool. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's only left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure. If I had a license. You're just a virgin who can't drive. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? I think it's neat. Alright, let's go talk to the upsetting man. I was wrong. This place is a maze. It's definitely not my fault for being unable to get anywhere I'm trying to go. I'm like Zorro, but instead of only getting where I need to be, I just only get there after trying everywhere else. Alright. Your hot boss asked me to give this to you. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13? Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick? It might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Clearly no one in this entire company can do anything. It's up to us. Well, did you throw it in the garbage, perhaps? Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, cola? I love you, Frankie. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait! Look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Be my guest. Okay. Oh, too bad. It's sold out. Okie dokie. So, I don't see anything script-like here. What about in the, what about in the studio? This one. Ah! I'm back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here, Nick. Well, luckily, I think I see it. That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Yeah, I meant that. Fuck's sake. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director. Maya. Take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick! The script! Good work. We've done it, lads. I wanna, what is it? Can I look at it? Court record, please. What's in it? I can't even look at it, huh? Nope. Nope, super can't. Well... So I can just bring it to her? Or do I have to give it to him to bring to her? Can I just... Here, we found it! Your script! Did we do good? Ah. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are, anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers? Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just... Well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know, there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? We locked him in. Oh, the path was blocked. The path? Why did it... For some reason it thought I wanted to present something there, but I did not. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? Monkey D. Luffy? My son? The monkey with the broken head. Yeah, you could describe him that way. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Holy shit, that head is huge! Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait! What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. Oh. That's Mr. Monkey. D. Luffy. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. I'm sure it wasn't at all incredibly annoying. This does not look like a monkey. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey, after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick! It stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 until after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30. See? Good boy. She's got some Mihawk energy, which is maybe why my voice is going towards how he sounds in the dub. In the anime, which I love. He has such a funny voice in the anime. It's so good. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Okay. Look, it's our office! Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi's watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. I don't know who this is. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? You've got one lead. Hi, Mia! Mia, it's you! Hi, bestie! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Oh, right, Ash Ketchum. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you, you losers! I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. We just left. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. It's nice to see you, Mia. Bye-bye. What's wrong? Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper! A hostage? Excuse me? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat! My, what a violent old lady. Oh, you're coming with us. I wasn't sure if you would. Actually, I met the director just now. Eh? Ha! My heart. I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. Did she? What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea! Ms. Oldbag, can I— Now! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do! Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade, I wonder. I've got some Pokemon cards you might be interested in. Oh wait, she needs the key card to get into Studio 1. Yeah, go for it. Hey, that's a card! Studio 1? How does the security not have the entrance card key to Studio 1? This seems like bad. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Ms. Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. I don't need that. I don't need that studio. Yeah, sure. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Ms. Oldbag. I like that they keep saying I lent it to her, like I'm gonna get it back. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like Kevin debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai card added. Right! I'm off! There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. Now, where can I find the kid? Has he by any chance broken in again? Aha! Hey! Oh. Hey, you! Wait a sec! Phoenix? Was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Is that so? Why do none of these rooms have locks? He's sure to be here somewhere. Found you! Damn it! He's getting away! Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there. Would you mind helping us? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! Oh, he does have a little bit he does have a little bit of the Luffy grin. Smiley! Yay! Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Fuck ass kid. Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Heh, what would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude! Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? After all, we are a lawyer. What's a little bribery between friends? Cody, this look familiar? Hey! My UR! You are... Huh? UR! You know, ultra rare! That card's really hard to get! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Do not hit a child, do not hit a child. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card! By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade! I forgot about it! I fucking forgot about that! This kid is wild! Bruh. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble. If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks again? Alright, well, I have one guess as to who might have... Oh no. Wait, I had one guess as to who might have a trading card, but I'm pretty sure they're in Studio 1. And I can't go there anymore. I just realized this thing's fucked. Nameless flowers bloom in solitude. They probably have a proper name, but it is not for me to know. Not now, nor ever, till the end of my days. I need a vacation. Okay! 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 Sure, okay! Oh. Hot lady gone? Oh, hot lady gone.
Oh, hi!
Hello. What brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
Nope. She's the same as always. Same as always.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Hello, hello. Have you seen that fanboy since then?
Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing?
She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. So true. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer?
Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios.
But his popularity had been, waning recently, right?
That's true. Then again, after what happened...
After what happened?
You mean you don't know about Hammer?
No, what?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
But what if? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened? What happened with Hammer? Tell me what happened. Please, 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 please.
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Who should tell me? Hammer? He can't! He's dead! Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Okay, well that's actually not what I came to talk to you about. Do you like cards? Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh.
Wait.
Wait! That's it! That's the card I need!
You don't know how long I've been looking for it! I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am, I need that cord! Please, I beg you! Please trade with me!
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards! Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card!
Trade me a... Huh?
Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare! Please!
Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What is everybody getting so excited about? Phoenix has no short-term memory. Okay.
Really?
Thanks! Then this is for you!
URP card added.
Yahoo!
And there she goes. There she goes again. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Anyway. This is such a fetch quest. Fucking case. Oh well. We be questing, we be fetching. That is so... Fetch. Hey, do you want this? See this card?
Yeah, so... Wait! That's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! I gotta catch them all!
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade?
You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot.
No. Not that kind of trade. I want hard drugs only. I don't want cards. I want information.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me.
I gave the child his card. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. So, you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess?
You're just judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't ya?
Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
His kind nature, his fighting skills, willpower, his acting. I mean, a kid isn't gonna be thinking about the acting, is he? Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, Wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out. It's my fan album.
What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public? I don't know, a lot of YouTubers seem real into this.
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera.
Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it?
You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I could always make another one.
Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Another, on the vein of, like, learning to accept compliments, learn to accept gifts. A lot of times, a gift is about, you know, wanting to share something with someone, and wanting to feel connected to that person. And so, if someone's trying to, you know, give you a small gift and you're like, oh, well, I don't want to, you know, I don't have something to give in return, so I'm saying you're just like, oh, I don't want it. That's cutting off a chance for interaction. Whereas, as long as it's not anything like, you know, crazy expensive or whatever, and as long as you're comfortable with the person, then usually, obviously, if it's, like, I'm not telling you to just accept a bunch of shit you don't want, but if someone's like, oh, I got a thing of cookies, would you like one? Then just saying thank you. People like giving things to each other. It's just one of the ways that humans interact with one another. Path to glory received. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Well, maybe it's to make up for the fact she's dead. You got such a cute smile. You were here on the day of the, incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too.
I saw everything.
Well, well. We might get some useful information out of him yet.
What you saw?
Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost, though. You know Zoro, One Piece? I'm like him. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that...
What is it, Cody?
The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy! He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast. I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then, it's fine. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Not so fast, pal.
Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness. And he's under police protection, starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Ah! She's so pretty. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, oh, don't cry. Come on now, Wright. I'm sure we can figure out something. I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa! Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe the One Piece is real. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. To be continued. Right now.
Yay!
Alright. Trial time, baby! October 19, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Hi. Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. My life is kind of sad, that's all. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Don't say that! This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. I'm the defense. I'm the defenseness. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This is not going to be easy. Wow, thanks for the, pep talk, everybody. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director.
I make the Steel Samurai, noob. ROFL. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure, huh? The day of the murder.
I was at the studio from 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would.
Hammer's so cute.
I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
Can I help you, little sir? Can I help you? Do you need help? Are you a little sir who wants some help? Would you like to say hello?
Are you a little sir who would like to say hello?
Hello! Hello! Hello, people of the internet. Hello! Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. What a cutie patootie. Oh, what a cutie boy. Oh, hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. All right, I let you go. Bye-bye, baby. Oh, my cute little son. Thank you for stopping by.
Alright. Back to it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
The one thing that stood out to me from that was talking about... He ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
It's contradictory.
Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Thanks, Mom. Mr. Manila.
Huh? What do you want?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the one in the employee area. How different would the plates have to be for you to, like, cognizantly, like, look at them and be like, oh, these plates are different? Who ate lunch there?
No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. To eat is to live. So, when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony! Hey, are you doing that lying shit people talk about sometimes? I'll press on that one in a bit. I'll press on that one a bit more. Okay. Oh, he didn't add it to his testimony? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, fine, I guess. Ooh, let's look at... Can I look at it? I can't look at it. Whatever. Blocked path. Alright, we found sleeping pills. I'm sure that's nothing bad. No. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well we know about the action scene. Everyone's talked about it. In the employee area?
That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh yeah, the security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing, lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just us four.
So that's the director, the two actors, the old lady. What about the assistant? Was she not there for that? I don't remember. Took a lot more time. Is that because of the injury? Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Alright, thus the limp.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch. ROFS.
I don't know what that stands for. I don't know if I know that one. Okay, glad to know that I'm the same level of hip as Phoenix, right? Rolling on the floor, starving? Okay. I'm skipping lunch. We're in the meeting till around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs, but apparently there was a break. So that's a bald-faced lie. You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not a one.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second! Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, RFL.
Well?
Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please.
We're doing it. Oh, kitties. Kitties are being very distracting by sleeping very cutely. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. That's never good. The break.
Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, ROFL.
For what it's worth. Haha, I got that one.
But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12.
I'm tired of you.
Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder at Studio 1, LOL. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
Oh, at least that was short. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Well, it might be faster for someone who still has their teeth, Grandpa. You know. Okay. Only 15 minutes. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder. That's very specific! Why is that?
That's only- oh.
Great! Awesome! Oh, 15 minutes. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on the table?
Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate.
Bro, you are so gonna get fired. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. I'm profoundly uncomfortable with you looking like that. Okay. Alright, what's that last statement? Only just enough time to steak. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his... I'm not listening to this.
Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food, lol.
Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh great, is that all? Okay. What do we have? Block the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4. What time exactly did you take this break? Oh yeah, that would be a good question to ask, yeah.
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30! That's the time of death! So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. We start with save scumming. Okay, 15 minutes. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. I disagree. I was really hoping he put the time they had the break in his testimony, but, seems not. I mean, there was a truck. Nope! Not what I meant to hit. Not what I meant to hit. No, 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 Okay. So what do we have? Let's see. Let's see. And I can't look at this. Time of death, 2:30 p.m. Pierced through the chest by a square. I mean, aren't they kind of... Wait, show me the map of the studio again. Studio 1, Studio 2... Employee... Studio 2 is closer to Studio 1 than the employee area is, so he'd have more time. So it'd be easier for him to do it than... But I don't know how to tell the game that.
Objection!
Fuck! 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 I don't want to lose! I hate to lose! Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. It's only just enough on stake if you ask me.
Objection!
Aw, fuck. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Time of death, 2:30. Pierce through with a thingy. That was time in ranch. Not enough time for someone to maybe.
Objection!
Damn it! You can tell if you're wrong because it shows how much of your health is gonna take away. This feels like what I should be. I checked this already, right? What were you doing? Eating. 2 plate. Yeah. Only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't know if my brain is off, or if... Yeah, we took a break. Okay. It's only...
Objection!
Damn.
Objection!
Yeah, that was a stretch, certainly. Oh, I can't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, we took a break. Not enough time for someone to commit murder in Studio 1. How can you know that?
Objection!
Yeah, nope. I hate getting stuck in these games because nothing makes you feel like an idiot more than looking at like this dude down the face and being like, I don't know what to say to you. Okay, so I guess this isn't it. Okay, yeah, we did take a break.
Objection!
Alright, you know what? If I was doing this in my own time, then maybe I would, I don't know, just go through and look, but I don't have the patience for it. Turnabout Samurai. No, yes. The break. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Huh? Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. Did I not press this already? Why is that?
Objection!
Okay, that didn't happen last time. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? I agree. See, it's when you get stuck in shit like that I'm like, what do you, Your Honor. The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One? I claim it and I claim it loud! No, it's impossible. I mean, we know the thing was there, so wasn't it impossible? I don't want to write off as many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Ha-ha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. I thought... At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio's mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Oh, I'm so sad to no longer be talking to him. Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it, and also any form of motive. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
Who is this witness, Mr. Wright? Fuck, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the steel samurai skewered the victim.
Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. We're gonna go play in the sand. It'll be fun.
October 19, 11 a.m. We've donate. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's gonna happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Let's get to it.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. No, don't worry. That's for the grade Ace attorney. We don't have to do that in this one. There'll be enough trauma-inducing in that. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Couldn't she just, get him a chair?
Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Aye. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness.
What? Just 'cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
Ugh. Cody. Answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness? Cody. having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Wright will be... A very long day.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he couldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid? And you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
I'm sure calling it an incident will undo all the trauma.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet
and went to the studios that day.
I found it on the internet. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. A lot of be gentle with this child, but not be gentle with Maya, the 16-year-old who you accused of murder. Okay. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Alright. Yeah, I believe that. Found a map on the internet. Okay, I went through the woods so the old lady wouldn't catch him. I was going for the studio, kind of got lost in the way for about 30 minutes. Oh wait, can you tell us, like, what time you became unlost? You got lost in the woods.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next?
Okay, never mind.
There was a Steel Samurai.
Okay. On my eye, came into bad guy. Who was the bad guy, you say? What bad guy? What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. He was kind of far away.
Huh. He's being awfully vague.
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down.
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yeah, I suppose he was. If I had my camera... if you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Okay. Well, you just told me that you always carry your camera around, and you told me yesterday that you had it with you. Yes. I want to go to the end. If I had my... We're gonna do a quick save. Now! Cody always carries it. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? Bombastic Daddy. Hola, how's it going? Also love you're playing a classic. Good choice. Hello. Yeah. Phoenix Wright, it's one of my all-time fave games, and we're back at it. Thanks for joining. We're quite clear about that. Sorry about the name, kinda a gag. No, don't worry. I've been there. I've been there. And you know what? Who am I to judge? We're in case 3 right now. We're trying to interrogate a child, and some may say we're failing. Oh! Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. This game is set in 2016. He's such a boomer! It's so funny. This game is such a weird, like, time capsule because it was made in, like, the year 14, but it was set in 2016, which was, like, significantly later. That was meant to be, like, the distant future. And so the mixture of, like, old-timey, already outdated at the time slang with the new technology that sounds fucking ancient. It's such a time capsule of a game. It's so good. It's a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see! His ass did not see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. Oh wow, really? So good. Chef's kiss! There's no game quite like it. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? if I remember this case, Miss Oldbag, yes, yes. We did her testimony last time, so we finished with Oldbag now. But she's also quite a character. Say what you want about this game. It's got a lot of characters in it. But yes, that is the right case. Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
There's a box! A little box. I love the crap out of that character. Reminds me of an old teacher I had. Oh, that's so sweet! Oh, that's so nice! I was actually talking, last time because I don't know, if you've heard the thing about, Ace Attorney games kind of having, like, the curse of the third case being kind of, like, for each game that's sort of the weaker case. And so I was asking last time, you know, is this someone's, you know, favorite case? Or, like, a case that they have, like, a special connection with, something that they really love about it. Forgetting that there is something coming up that I really love about it, but can't spoil that. Because hearing just other people have, you know, an attachment to something, even if it wasn't something I was that into at first, it can really, like, take away the, like, negative spin that's in my head. So that actually is a really nice. Oh yeah, like the third case drag on too long when it didn't need to, but the games are so good. Yes, exactly. It's not that the third cases are bad, it's just that that's when they're like, all right, it has to be a full-length case, and it didn't necessarily need to be, so it gets a little dragged on. But so, like, thinking about little things like, oh, this old bag reminds someone of their teacher, so that's like a nice association they have. That's like, it's nice for when I periodically replay these games, so now I won't just be thinking about me frustrated on my DS a million years ago being stuck on this case. Instead, I'll just think about there's some nice stuff to it. So thanks.
So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
What I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes to the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules!
Every time he does a smile, I think of Luffy. Everyone watch One Piece. Or read it. The manga's also incredibly good.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
What I saw. Alright. Yeah, you did have your camera. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. No problem. The face the old bag makes was exactly the same look my teacher made when she saw me running out of her classroom. Yeah, I was wondering, if you imagine old bag as a teacher, you're not really imagining the, like, oh yes, she was my kind art teacher. That's probably not the first thing you think of, is it? Steel Samurai, he goes to the bad guy. Wham. This seems sus. Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Nah, but I was a bit cheeky. It makes character. That's fair. That's fair. I wish I had been a little cheekier in high school. Not a lot cheekier, because I was... If someone yelled at me, I would have fallen like a stack of cards. But I agree. It does build character, and if there's a time to be cheeky, it's definitely when you're in high school, as opposed to... I mean, my name kind of gives it away. Yep, that's fair. My favorite thing, once getting into college, was when we'd start doing, like, Kahoots and stuff, and people would pick their team names, and the amount of people that it would just, like, pop up with something really, really random, and then everyone would just be like, "Oh man, I guess I can't swear in my team name." It's like, you guys, it's 9:30 a.m. Of course you can. Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick, a samurai punch, and a samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Don't call me Pops. Come on, Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah. So what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Maybe because he was a child?
That's the thing. See, that's the thing, Your Honor. I'm more of an ideas guy. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else or show evidence. I vaguely this is where having memory of what actually happens in the case gets in the way, because I have a vague memory of where I'm trying to get to, but I can't remember how the game wants me to get there. And so if you go straight to C without hitting B first, then the game yells at you. He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else show evidence. Can I look at my evidence? I can look at my evidence. Contains photos of every victory scene. New digital camera. He's still learning how to use it. Okay. Let's... Why couldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Oh, okay. Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence? Never heard of that shit!
Yes, Your Honor, it's this newfangled concept we've come up with. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Because he wanted to take a picture. Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received his camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
That reminds me, back in my college class, they made us pick group names, so my group wanted to be original, so I said I wanted a cuss word, and the girls in the group wanted a song, so we combined both, which led to Sweater Weather Up the Ass. This became a thing, so the other groups copied, like, from Frozen Let It Go, and had ta-da, group name! That's good. Oh my god. College groups were a war zone, and sometimes you make lifelong memories. Let's see, I'm trying to think if I had any good group names. I don't think I remember any. If I think of one, then. Needless to say, our professor was pissed and threatened to fail us all if we didn't change them. Oh god, yeah, it's gotta be rough to be a college professor, because, like, if you're teaching high schoolers, then you can be like, this is not age appropriate, you cannot do that, stop it. Whereas if it's college, then you have to be like, alright, you guys are adults. You're allowed to know the ass word. You're allowed to have that in your vocabulary. But don't. But people would still always try, and then they'd be so bummed because they'd end up with dumb names like Mr. Potato 13, and it's like, you tried to put a cuss word in there, didn't you? And they're like, yeah, I did.
I'm aware of that too. Ah!
Correct! Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Yeah, but it also gave it a fun twist. It would make people actually want to work on their assignment. That's true! That is true. If you could come up with, like, a really good name, that is a starting point of, like, actually being into it. And that's one of the reasons why I don't think professors should be super strict on that. Like, there's some stuff that I would be like, yeah, that's like, that doesn't have a good vibe for this. But if you tell college students you can do your work, but you're allowed to curse, I feel like college students would do a lot more of their work. If I could have written my paper about the fuck-ass mess that is a streetcar named Desire, I feel like I would have enjoyed that assignment more. I'm just saying. Hey! I love all of Cody's artwork. It's very cute. Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Way to bully that child. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero. and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. Like someone asked their friend, hey, what you're working on, then you just give the name, little do you know what my ass, it's my latest group assignment. Exactly! And like, a lot of times it was, oops, I didn't, it's fine. I have it on there just because if someone like comes in strong with shit like that, then I want like a, but don't worry, you're good. You're good. I just don't want like some random person coming in stream to spew a bunch of stuff. You're good. You're good. So I really liked it whenever like my professors would try and put little like pop references in. I remember the only time I've ever watched RuPaul's Drag Race was in a linguistics class. I can't totally remember its linguistic relevance, but I do remember I really liked that class. Good idea. People are crazy nowadays. Young whippersnappers. Exactly! People are crazy! So you're trying to take a picture, but having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right! Mia means business! Oh damn, really? Killer class. It was such a fun class. My professor was like very openly gay, and very openly like a nerd about linguistics. And he'd love to just bring in the most random out-of-pocket shit and be like, let's talk about the linguistics of this. Also, you will never hear a room full of students argue louder or with more passion than when you are trying to get them to define a sandwich. And specifically define what does not count as a sandwich. That was like an entire class. It was really fun though. The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? Bruh. I liked those class debates where it was about nothing that mattered, but so everyone got really heated about it. Those were really fun. And then you'd leave and you'd go to a history class and it was like, do you want to hear what's like really depressing? It's like, I guess. I'm just gonna think about what does and doesn't count as a sandwich, though. Welcome to the real world, kid. Why are you being so mean to him? Oh no! No photo? No bitches?
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup.
Oh, Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? Yeah, a bunch of fucking lies. Oh, I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway, as that is the only thing I can do. Steel Samurai just escaped. Okay, cool. Held my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground and a Steel Samurai.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Sure. Lens didn't open in time, so I missed it. Held my camera to take a picture. Okay, tell me more about that. Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried.
But the lens wouldn't open. Okay. That's all that happened. I don't believe you. That's all?
Yeah, I told you. I didn't take a picture.
I would have, once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one. Nah, we're gonna press. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. Flashing back to like 10 minutes ago, talking about what a fucking old archaic game this is, and old archaic man Phoenix is, and then the amount of times I will just say what he is going to say. Listen, I'm an old soul. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great! Phoenix, you sick fucker.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I remember something about public speaking for one of mine, and it had to be about something personal, so I chose to justify why sleeping on my side after mine. Someone thought it would be wise to try to justify why they should have access to their neighbor's internet for them to look up things, which later our teacher assigned to look up. Yeah, I guess that is the problem with too much freedom, is that some people are like, hello, class. Hello, my Monday 8 a.m. Do you want to hear about me and my needs? It's like, no, we didn't. Oof.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Okay. Just remember, wide-eyed, like... Alright, took a few shots, but I erased them. I don't believe you. I think this child is full of lies.
Objection!
Aha! Cody?
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad.
Oh, poor kid, you relish in his tears. No! I probably did really hate this kid when I first played this, because I was a teenager at the time. And so I was just like, this is an annoying child. But could you imagine being like 10 years old and going through this? That's fucking traumatic. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right. Well, I didn't give it to you. I gave it to the pretty lady who you're with. But okay.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wizam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? All while on a literal soapbox. Pretty lady that grew in size and height. Listen. She's normal, it's fine. Puberty is a strange beast. If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Mr. Wright,
Why do you have so much of this child's belongings?
what exactly is this album?
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. Think. No. Wait. No way. Don't worry, you just get possessed. No, boom, hormones. Damn my... That's how I remember it. Phoenix, I think we've finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
Well, photos are blurry. He erased them by mistake. No. The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone! Ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. I just remember going extra hair, panicking to my mom, it wasn't normal. Yeah, that's normal, Miho. But if you don't want them, I can pull them out. Oh my god, ah! Happy for the support, but oh my god, that sounds so painful. No. Hair is meant to be on the body. It's fine. It's fine. It's there for a reason. I ran after that! Glad to see you're still with us, fighting the good fight. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness! I mean, Cody! Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw! I was the only boy in my house. My sisters and mother were dead. I see. I'm also from a predominantly, female household, but, I'm glad that you've made it through, and I hope you learned some special things from that experience. Alright, everyone, we've made the child cry. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. They did move. Order! Isn't this kid's like parents in the room? I would be freaking out. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error. What's this all about? I mean, it made me more girly. Nice. My friend, part of the VTuber community, they kind of have a joke about holding hands, and it's mostly guys, so needless, I'm there with my friend. Aww, that's so nice. Aww. Guys should hold hands and have fun, and also that's really cool about VTubering. I really wanted to try that at some point, but that like takes a whole lot. But I really like. If you have like someone you want to shout out, then you can feel free to put that in the chat. I'm kind of always looking for new streamers to follow, so but obviously you don't have to, but that is really nice. And I definitely remembered like hanging out with guy friends and then finding out later on that they like mostly had female relatives, or like had very close female relatives, and like kind of like retroactively being like, oh, maybe that's why I felt so comfortable with you. Oh. It's nice. Alright. What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no victim. Well, When we handheld it, there's a chance of M preg mainly with the guy. Okay, I was not expecting the M preg twist there at the end. Love wins, everyone! It's a beautiful day. Okay, that's why my friend gets him back. I can understand, I suppose. Alright, seems like the Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. I go full on into that, hell yeah. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! 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 So,
The Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim? Mr. Jack Hammer? The only other person there who's big and bulky enough to put on one of these huge-ass suits? Who could have foreseen?
that's what I'm saying, Your Honor! Your Honor, that's what I've been saying! Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. Jack Hammer is a true Jack.
But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already?
That's what everyone thought! But remember what Ms. Oldbag said in her testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Yeah, Oldbag! Yeah! Yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
But why would he do such a thing?
I don't know. I don't know. I get it.
Wait, you do?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? Yeah, what?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data? Huh?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What? Show us, quick!
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now!
Odd it won't let you follow? That's weird. I've never had that be an issue before. I know that I can't do subs now because I'm not affiliate, but I haven't had an issue with that before. Oh no, is that something on my end? Ooh, no, that would be bad. Let me check my settings. Yeah. Settings for stream. Off. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything that would... I'm not seeing anything that... It could be the Twitch app is glitchy. That is possible. Yeah, that could be it. Oh, well, I very much appreciate the thought. I have a VOD channel. It's same name, Joy of the Abyss on YouTube. That will have the entire old bag interrogation in it as well. But, okay, thanks for letting me know, because if that is something on my end, then that's something I need to know. BRB, I'm gonna try and fix it. Don't worry, you do you. Thanks. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you soon. Alright. Let's keep it coming. Oh. That was a fool.
That was a fool of a duke.
I would like this back now. Thank you. There we go. Immediate foolery. Tomfoolery once again. Alright, there we go. Now we are ready. Now I'm really enjoying this. I appreciate it. Oh, that's so sweet! Oh, thank you. That's really sweet. I've been having a bit of a rough week, so that's really nice. Thanks a lot. Now! Me. Here, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. He's Arthur Rage Fisting, though. Hey! I know that sound! I recognize that sound! You got it to work! Bombastic Daddy Nut! Thank you for following! I really appreciate it! Yeah! You got it! I should maybe... I like that emote. I like how it also kind of goes with the serious music in Phoenix, right? Hell yeah! Aw, thanks so much. Oh, cute! Oh my god. Someday when I, like, actually get to do, like, the whole being affiliate thing and, like, you know, doing stuff, then I'm really looking forward to trying to come up with emotes for myself, because I love seeing them. It's one of my favorite things when I'm, like, seeing new streamers to look at what their emotes are. Onsta on Twitch has incredible emotes. I bounce around a lot, so I have... Makes sense. And, like, that's really nice. Streaming is, like, a really cool medium for community. Like, it's just a really cool way to connect with people who you might have, like, nothing in common with. And, like, when you follow someone and then they, like, do a collaborative stream, or they get rated by someone they know, and then they shout them out, and then you're like, oh, well, if this creator who I like a lot likes them, maybe I should check them out, and then you do, and then, like, I'm starting to, like, recognize people in the chat, having other people recognize you. It's just such a nice, like, it's a nice way of doing community. When in doubt, humans will invent community again. Yeah, I love going in and making new friends and chilling. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really nice. Especially, like, you know, when the chat is chill and when the streamer's chill. It's really nice. When you go into someone who's, like, really popular, it can be a little overwhelming for me. But if it's, like, a slightly more cozy vibe, then it's nice. I like streaming and watching streams. It's fun. Radical opinion. I think streaming is fun. What was happening in the game?
Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, I tried to go in Iron Mouse's, and dear God, the chat was going. Literally, I've also tried going to Iron Mouse because I heard about Iron Mouse from Drawfee, from that, I guess now it's pretty old VTubing video they did, and I was like, you're very funny, but your chat is like giving me some anxiety. Most of the chat was fine. It's just it was going so fast, and it was just a lot coming at me all at once. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix. Right, man? I was like, who the heck is saying what? Thank God this is a visual novel where I just click X and it will keep going. I play some other, for some reason I play a lot of, like, mystery games, on my Twitch. But so I'm playing Judgment, and if I get sidetracked, I will be like, I need to talk to this witness and find this guy and make this call, and I need to do that by walking down this street. And then I'll walk 3 feet, 18 people will come to beat my ass, and by the time I'm done, I'm like, hey, do any of you dead dudes know what I was supposed to be doing? Because I don't. Sorry, I keep interrupting. You hit my chat. No. That's not it at all. No. It can get kind of lonely if I only am just talking at myself the whole time. Like, that's kind of what streaming is, but it's much more fun when, you know, talking with people. So, don't worry about it. Also, I wasn't super looking forward to getting back to this case, and now I'm having way more fun. So, thanks. Yeah, what? Look at that photo one more time. That's it, Phoenix. So true. That photo's all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. I'm just gonna save now, because they're about to make me do a tell me where on this photo something's wrong, and look at this photograph! I think, oh man, I'm pissed because I think I actually used that for the thumbnail of one of my earlier Phoenix Wright VODs. But every time they say it, yeah, I think of it too, every time. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Okay, well, I have a guess. Is it that? Your Honor, look at this! So, what I was saying is, maybe because this was originally a DS game, sometimes the, like, point to the spot on the picture, sometimes it's a little bit bad. The inconsistencies, bad side profile. I see a gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes! It's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Ugh! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Eh? What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Believe me, brother, we'll do that. There's a flat one. Do some squats, bro! Damn. Your Honor, said he had no ass. Here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. It's just Studio 2, right? Here, at Studio 2. Cool, we did it! I see! That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Very good, Judge, very good. Got nothing going on back there, brother! Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Trailer is there, the path was blocked, no filming is done there. The path was blocked. The path of the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Uno reverse! Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Oh crap, I hit a wall. Nah, never mind. It was just your bum gets padding or a sign that says dead end! Wait. Okay, wait. You might be cooking though, because like booty shorts that say dead end on the back. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Isn't that a game too? Oh, it probably is, isn't it? Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. there was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The plot she be thickening, unlike that dude's ass. Order! Order! Full circle, baby! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Ms. Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Ooh, my side. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim? Laughing so hard. We're really doing it. Whole murder trial's going on, but we're just in the back like, have you considered this? No ass. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. It truly was Mr. Jack Hammer. I have proof. Sure, I have proof. Don't I look like I have proof? You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. I think I'm Phoenix Wright, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. I have proof. Pocket sand! Okay, the sleeping pills, right? Like, that was mad sus that there were just sleeping pills there, and Powers' alibi is just I was asleep. So I'm just saying. Why would you take sleeping pills to a day shoot? This is it. An empty medicine bottle. Also, can we talk about what a fancy fucking sleeping pills are? It's in a glass bottle with a stopper. Cough. Nothing weird going on. No, totally fine, totally normal. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Why would you keep the label on them? Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. His eyes just sleepy, no worries, huh? Why is he on the casting couch? No, it's nothing. Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Everything's normal. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. I swear to God, it's 2016. It's 2016. Y'all have to have fingerprint technology. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood. Fingerprint the bottle. Examine Hammer's body. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea? That's very unlike you, Mr. Wright.
Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Huh.
I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
Okay. No jazz hands are on this bottle.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Ms. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor! I did good, didn't I? I did so good today.
Your homework. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why?
I feel like if I solved those second two, I wouldn't super care about the first one.
Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework. Which is going to be coming soon to a studio near you.
Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. Haha.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension!
Well, you did make a kid cry, so homework is fun. Yeah, I have to do Cody's homework. Oh, this is fine. This is for second graders. It's been 10 years since I was in second grade.
Very well. Court is adjourned. Yay!
District Court Defendant Lobby number 1.
Phew!
That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too! Really? Oh, the Law and Order sound. You both seemed so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course, we're kidding. Right, Phoenix? Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers. We have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. To be continued. Yay! And thinking about someone from the crowd yells, "Dear Lord, he's flatlining like his pop." The audacity. The audacity. I think, I might actually, we're gonna quick switch over to chatting screen. while I look and see if there's someone I want to raid. I didn't see anyone around before I started, so I don't know if... Okay. I'm not seeing anyone in particular. Oh well. I think that I might clap those cheeks back to life. Well done. Oh, before, could I ask you something? Sure. Yeah, that's totally fine. I might be able to stream tomorrow night, because I really want to wrap up this case so that I can start case 4 in December. And I think that tomorrow I have some free time. And I mentioned before that there is one part of this case that I actually do really love, and that is coming in the next part. And so now I'm very excited. I wonder if I could grab a... Alright. One sec. I'm just gonna...
I brought a friend to say hi. Hello.
His brother said hi before, so I thought he should get a chance too. Don't worry, I'm almost done with stream, and then I can give you treats. Treats for baby. That's nice. Yay! Another special guest. It's Ji Chang-woo, my favorite actor of all time. Woohoo! Woohoo! I love him. Woohoo! Oh, all right. Okay. So I mentioned my friend earlier. He has a bit of a problem. He's been super supportive of that VTuber, and he's been loyal to her for a year, and he does gifts, subs, all that jazz. But recently, she gave VIP status to 2 newer members who have bigger pockets. He said it kind of felt like a slap in the face, so he's planning on leaving the group because of it. Is he wrong to feel like that? Am I overthinking? Ooh, okay. I will say bye to baby right now. Let's see. Well, first I'm going to say that I haven't encountered this issue myself, so, also, cute cat. I just got a kitten myself. Oh, really? What's the name? We love hearing about cats. So... I would say that it's very easy to... When you're in... Blinky! That's such a cute name! Hi, Blinky! Hello! Are you being a good kitty? Hello! I think it's really easy to, when you are watching a streamer, to, grow attached to them and to form what feels like a connection with them. And that connection can actually be there at different levels. But you can end up feeling more connected than... If you get too attached, then you end up in a place where you're expecting something from that streamer that they haven't promised you. Because this isn't, like a friend of yours. It's they can be friendly and you can like talk to them during streams and stuff, and that's very nice. And you can want to support them for, being a streamer because you like what they're doing. You don't need more reason than that. But at the end of the day, what they're trying to do is their own thing, and they're trying to have to open that up for other people to enjoy it. If you start taking it personally with like who is shown preferential treatment, it can kind of sour the experience for you. Especially a lot of times the stream will have no idea that there was any ill feeling at all. It's possible that even if these people are newer, it's possible they like already knew them outside of streaming, or they have friends in common, something like that. All in all, I feel like if your friend has been loyal this whole time, then it's probably because they make stuff they like. Well, he also DMs time to time. Like he said, he doesn't care about the title. It's just I felt like he was overlooked, and he doesn't want to cause trouble, so he thinks it's better to go. Mind you, now I've joined because of him. I can understand if he wants to kind of exit the situation because he doesn't want to have DMs. I see. I can understand if he wants to like take a step back from the situation. That might be a good idea. There have been times when like I have accidentally, misread the mood or something in a stream and said something that was taken out of context, or that I realized later was not a good thing to say, and it made it feel awkward to go back. And so sometimes like just taking a break can really help kind of reset. Also, if they have a VOD channel, switching to watching the VODs can help, because when someone is talking and they are listening to you, you want to talk to them, you want to keep talking to them, so it can be easier to watch the already filmed stuff, so that it's that extra layer of separation can help. And honestly, I wouldn't take it personally. I don't think that it doesn't sound like it was anything, malicious or anything like that. It's just kind of how it is when you really like a streamer, because they're not your friend, but you still support them. So I guess my advice would be try stepping back, not as like a punishment or anything, just as a way to kind of reconsider how they want to be, what they want to be getting out of that environment, and what they want to be putting back into it. So I'm not sure if that loving your cat sounds like they're slowly drifting away. Yeah. He loves to run to random corners of the house and scream. I didn't know that he was picking up. Well, I don't know if there are probably some people who would have more experience with this who could give better advice, but just on the surface, I think, take a step back a little bit and just kind of think about what you want. And then if after, like some time settles, go back to just enjoying what the streamer is making, because they haven't gone back on that promise. They're still making the content, and that's why you initially did that stuff. If you want more of a personal connection to them, but they are not showing signs of the same, then it feels shitty in the moment, but just taking the time to accept that and figure it out. But yeah, they seem close, but my friend is a loner, so I'm surprised he even found the group in the first place. Yeah, it, especially when you're having a time where you don't have a big circle. In that case, I still think the, like, you know, kind of stepping back a little bit, and also trying to find new communities, because if you put all your eggs in one basket and then something even just like mildly uncomfortable happens, it can kind of throw you off. So probably that streamer has other streamers in their circle, or others they recommend, or even other people playing some of this, like doing some of the same things you can check out. I think this would be a good time as a positive thing to try and find some, you know, new people. And yeah. All right. I hope that helps. I hope they feel better. And it really sounds like no one was trying to, like, do anything. It doesn't sound like anyone was being malicious or anything like that. So I hope that it settles all right, so that everyone can continue to enjoy this big weird thing that we're all partaking in. I was kind of mixed on the whole thing. I thought maybe he shouldn't because he is an active member. And there's like a handhold thing rule. He's in that group. I think that if he's an active member and, you know, a positive voice in that group, then even if, you know, he takes a step back for a little while, that if he, you know, was a positive force in that group, that coming back, that will be felt. I wouldn't worry about, oh, they'll forget about me or whatever. Just, you can't change anyone else's behavior, and probably their behavior doesn't need to be changed anyway, but with the control of your own actions, which is all we've got, I think that's the best advice I got. Thank you for the advice, and we'll think, I mean, yeah. Yeah, no, that was a very interesting question that I wasn't expecting. I hope that some of that can help. For me, I'm just sussy. I mean, yeah, there's always that possibility. But, alright, I need to eat dinner and feed my cats before they eat me for dinner. So, thank you all for joining. I have been the joy beyond the void, and this has been gaming. Have a good night.